This is our previous chicken coop that we're selling. The new one's over there. It's like the Taj Mahal and chicken coops. But when you've been doing this for a while, you just find things are easier. This is the front. It's on a skidoo trailer. Let me bring that up. I'll show you what around. It takes 1 1/8 ball, 1 7/8 ball, 1 7/8 ball. So it's not 2 inch, it's 1 7/8. In the front, the doors open up. They open up so in the summertime you can get cross breezes. In the wintertime we have blue styrofoam insulation that fits in this area. So you put the blue insulation in there, close the doors, and it's good for the winter. During the summer we have this hardware cloth door panels that go in. In the winter that just pulls out, and this door here closes, and that keeps the warm air in. This is what the side looks like. There's a spare one of those side panels. Over the top of the door is an awning that comes out. In the wintertime, or in the spring, you don't really want to you want to have it open during the day, but at night you definitely want to lock it up unless you put that panel on. This is a replacement. This is the winterization for the back. Let me show you what the door looks like. These just have hinges on them, and you have screws that go on the side of this. There's hinges on that door here. This is the back. Okay. This is, while we're on it, this is the automatic door opener. It runs on a little battery inside. That battery is solar recharged up here. I didn't want to drill holes in the roof for the mount that they gave us, so I just put it on, and that's worked fine all this time. You set it the first time you put power on it, it'll open up a little bit and close a little bit. And where the arrow is, you just hold a magnet against that. There's a magnet goes with it. There's you open it up and you can go all the way to it's opened up past the 90-degree point if you want. Depends on what you want. And then to close it, you hit the same spot. This is only the first time you use it, or the first time that you use it every time you take power off it. And every day at that time that you opened and closed it, it will open and close. The one that has all the marks around it, that's one you use when you want to open it up and close it during the day, or at night, or whenever you want to open and close it, other than the time that's automatically set. So let's go in. This is the back door. This board here is because there was a gap on the back door when I built it, and I didn't want anything to get in here like rats. This door is a door for the summer. There's the hinges. And to change this to the wooden door that fits right in here, you just take the screws off this door, not all the screws, the door off this, hinges off this door. This is insulation type stuff. And you replace it. That's it. These are the roosting areas. These 2x4s. These 2x4s, and believe it or not, these shelves, they love shelves. There is 3 or 4 chickens at a time. We had to cover the battery because they poop on it. But you can see that they like to sit in there, and they like to cram in there. They have all this room out here. They wouldn't have to be all bunched together. This at one time housed 15 chickens comfortably. Generally we had between 8 and 10. The predators pick them off, and they're free range up here. Where we were in a development, so we really couldn't have them running free. So they were in a backyard pen. This is the nesting box. It comes with a side back for it. The back is off because it's easier to get the eggs out when you open up that door from the outside there and just reach in and get the eggs. You don't have to come up and do all this, come up here. This, you can put a light in here. We had a light. It was just on an extension cord and it came up. It went into one of those timers you plug into the wall, and we had it hanging from the second thing there. And it would turn on before dusk, and it would turn off about 2 hours after they came in. It just draws them in. They're happier to come into something that's lit. I can't imagine anything. Oh, the blocks are on the back only because the wheels are so far forward. The wheels are about halfway, so when you step on the back, when you're heavy like me, the front comes off the blocks. So I put those on and just put a little wood down there so it can't go up too far. The wheels, this was a skidoo trailer, so it can hold a lot of weight. I mean, it's got springs, it's got leaf springs in the thing that hold it on. And the tires, I can show you the tires because you're going to ask, yeah, the tires. I wouldn't drive on the turnpike with this thing at 70 miles an hour. But we moved from Richboro, it's 25 miles. We took back roads. I don't know where you're coming from. But when we stored it, what we do is, well, not when we stored it, when we found the place that we wanted it, we jacked up the whole thing so the wheels were off the ground. And then we put cinder blocks under it and leveled it. We leveled it with blocks and pavers and wood. So the wheels weren't touching the ground for the past 5 years that we've been here. Before that, it wasn't on a trailer. We put it on the trailer to get it up here. We actually bought the trailer for that. And then we decided to just leave it on. I hope this answers a lot of questions.